Hi kids, welcome back. This week we'll take a break from the sculpty makey stuff and we'll talk about piracy. Yeah, specifically dressing up as everyone's favorite pirate captain. Savvy? For those of you who don't know, and there's probably quite a few of you now, I first dressed up as everyone's favorite pirate captain, except possibly Amber Heard's favorite pirate captain, back in 2004 while I was in college. The Pirates films had just come out and a friend of mine was having a pirate party, a sort of garden party type thing, so I thought, ooh, let's do that. So I spent an absolute fortune on getting a really bad costume together. The reason it cost so much is because I kept buying stuff and going, that's not good enough, throw it away, buy something else. But it looked like this, and it was okay for what it was. I won a costume competition because I did the walk and talk, and since then it sort of spiraled, and I ended up doing it for the best part of 11 years. Then I took a break for about 2 years, had to sell the costume. The reason I took a break was because it was doing my head in. I was ending up doing it a lot more than I wanted to, and it became just a ball and chain, and I was resenting doing it. So I took a break. I had to sell the costume to stop people nagging me to do it. And then after 2 years I thought, why don't I just do it on my own terms? So I cobbled together a costume now. This is my third costume, and with the help of a lot of people, including my mate Steve, who rebuilt my third wig for me and made it really amazing. That's the reason why I currently have lots of beard and my moustache doesn't stop growing, and it's turning into Sam Elliott. It sort of starts growing over my lip, which I don't like, and it's really uncomfortable. But the reason I'm growing it is because on Saturday I'm doing my regular, or my yearly appearance at the GLASTONSELFY festival, and although I will not be filming myself getting made up because it's a stressful experience anyway, I just want to get it done right and quickly, I will actually show you now a time lapse of me getting the pirate gear on. From a good few years ago, when I used to do regular appearances on the boat down at Cardiff Bay, the open boat it's called. So enjoy that, and then we'll try and cut to some footage of me actually out in GLASTONSELFY this weekend. Okay, so 2014. First thing that goes on is the beards. I don't use expensive adhesive for prosthetics. I use good old-fashioned Copydex. It's cheap, it's latex based, it comes off easily, but once it's on for hours, and it works great, and it saves you a fortune. So excuse the partial nudity. Just going to put the shirt on, make sure the beards go on first because it takes a while to dry, so I'm making sure that they stay in place. Fake tan, which is just standard, 6 or 7 quid a bottle, old sponge, from the eyebrows down all the way around. Now it looks kind of dark, but once you've got the rest of the suit on, it works, because you've got to have a sort of a tan thing. I do the front of the neck, under the chin, a little bit on the chest. You can see all the tan on the shirt, but it works fine because it just looks grimy. My forehead is going to be covered by the bandana, etc. Beards are probably about dry by now. I never used to, as you can see here, I've got a very dark moustache and beard. Now my moustache and beard is almost completely white, so I have to use quite a lot of brown mascara type stuff to darken it. Hate doing the eyes. One eye I can do really well. The other eye, I think that's the one I'm doing right now, is the one that twitches a lot. It's weird. One is fine, the other one's not. It says here, yeah, the costume will cost anyone about 1,500 quid, and prices have gone up. over the years for Jack Sparrow stuff. Most of the stuff you can buy, you can either go really cheap with it or you can go really expensive with it. My costume is currently a mix of cheap and expensive, but it's more on the cheap side. I've found that people don't really know nor care if you've spent 60 quid on a bead for your wig or made it yourself out of milliput. So this is my old sash, now belongs to my friend Richard in Bristol, made out of cotton ticking that I found in London actually, but I did have a much nicer one which got sold. These are my belts. My favourite belt is the light coloured brown one there. That's called the Anna Maria belt, named after the character that Zoe Saldana played. He stole it off her. Wig goes on, feeling a bit more like Jack Sparrow once the wig goes on. You can see I've cut the fringe off. It looks really ridiculous, but keeps my forehead cool. And the pattern on the bandana goes over the right eye. Tying it is tricky because it gets tangled up with your hair, with your wig. Hello there. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow, as you probably tell. I've got the hat and everything. One second. See, captain's hat. Doesn't fit on my extremely large head. Anyway, what I was going to say was this. I can't remember what I was going to say, but it doesn't really matter. Basically, if anyone from the great house of Mouse happens to be out there, wants to give me a job, well, if you don't ask, you don't get. I can do the job. Whether you want a stuntman stand in or just play the blooming role, I don't care. I'll do it for a tenth of the price of that overpaid imposter of Johnny Depp. And yeah, that's it. So give me a bell, savvy? I better go, innit? Right, here we are. I've got a changing room. It's essentially rugby showers. I like the way there's zero privacy. But I've got a head start doing the trickiest bit. Let's get on with it. This is about 12:30 in the afternoon. It hasn't even started to get busy yet. Hundreds of people are still to turn up. There's the big stage. The little stage is under the tent. The Blues Brothers car. Okay, so I'm hoping here that I don't get a copyright strike. This is Rob as Tom Jones next to Nessa and the Welsh Trotters on stage singing along, having a good laugh. We also had Lady Gaga, Elvis, Pink, the Blues Brothers and ABBA, and there was live bands called Definitely Maybes. Spirit of Boogie, this is Spirit of Boogie, who do sort of funk and soul. They were really good. The Strip Lights, Full Dark No Stars, Chuck Together, they were on the main stage. There was a lot going on, and as you can see, again, keeping the volume down as low as I can and talking over it, the crowd are all having a good time. This went on into the night, and I wasn't there, unfortunately, because I was very tired and I'm old. Maybe one year I'll turn up and you can see they've all started early. This was probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, I'll probably turn up one weekend, no costume, and just enjoy the weekend for what it is, because there's never any trouble, always a good time, always good value, and raises a heck of a lot of money for charity. Well, hope you enjoyed that. I guess it's quite topical, seeing as there are rumours circulating that Jack Sparrow will be back for the next pirate movie. If he isn't, I mean, there are equal amount of rumours saying he's not coming back. If he doesn't, you can guarantee that film will drop like a stone, because very few people will watch a pirates movie without Jack Sparrow. Even if it's only a tiny cameo, they need to get him in there. Anyway, that's slightly different. What if any, are your favourite Pirates of the Caribbean movies? Mine has always been the second one, Dead Man's Chest. That's the one with Davy Jones in it. I think Jack Sparrow has got his character properly there. In the first one, his voice is a little off. It's a little bit weird. And Davy Jones is just phenomenal. Anyway, there are many pirate films, and they're not all amazing. I think they tend to get worse as you go along, but I didn't mind the one with Karina Smith. That was the Salazar's Revenge, as they call it in the UK. It's Dead Men Tell No Tales in the US. Anyway, what's your pirate films, Savvy? And I will see you next time. Savvy?